Okay, so as you can see, in the 1st of January, we had about a 500 million XRP token transfer. And in this video, I'm going to talk about this article a bit and tell you why I don't think this is a coincidence. And for example, this is going to be like a one-time deal. No, I'm going to tell you this is actually a very important bullish sign that suggests probably in XRP soon we are going to get a huge move up. So with that said, hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you're having a great time with your family and loved ones, and let's just dive in and see what is happening. According to prominent blockchain tracker Whale Alert, the very first significant XRP transfer in 2025 took place in January 1st. They say the transaction involved about $500 million XRP tokens valued at over $1 billion, and it was completed between two unidentified blockchain addresses. Now the key is in here. This transaction actually took place in Bithumb. And why is this so important? Because something like this in XRP actually happened before. You see, couple of months ago, I think it was about November, that we had something similar happening. And if I just go, I think it was right in here. There we go. It was this piece of news that said XRP community reacts as whales move about 1.6 billion XRP tokens across Bybit and also Bithumb. So something like this actually happened before, and I don't think this is a coincidence. Now, here's a very important point. Before this piece of news was published at November 6th, couple of days ago, actually we had something similar happen in Algorand. And if I just go on Algorand's chart, there we go. I specifically remember this thing because the transaction actually took place when we were somewhere around these areas, and quite a large amount of Algorand actually was transferred in here. And what happened after it? From this area, we had about a 5x move up just in a heartbeat. Also, this piece of news in XRP was published at November 6th. And if I just go on XRP's chart, there we go. Let's just do this. So as you can see, the transaction actually took place somewhere around these areas. And what happened after that? We had about to around here a 6x move on the upside. So you see, I don't believe that this is an accident and for example it's like a one-time deal. No, this has happened before, and after it we got some huge moves on the upside, and I think something like that might also happen this time. You see, in XRP the situation is kind of like Algorand, but we are in a better place. Why is that? Because in Algorand, in this move on the downside, we talked about before, a series of lower highs and lower lows. And I was saying, well, okay, if we get a move up and take this side, that's actually going to be a great sign. However, if I just go on XRP's chart, okay, so this is a high, this is a low, this is a lower high, this is a lower low, and so on and so forth to about here. And here's the thing, in this move on the upside watching here, we actually took the previous high. And this, in my opinion, suggests most likely in XRP, this downtrend is over. And overall, in terms of Helios waves in this area, we are dealing with some sort of a correction structure. Probably, I would say a WXY in form of maybe a flat and a zigzag. So you see, unlike Algorand in XRP, we already have some very strong bullish evidence suggesting probably the bottom is in. Also, in terms of Helios waves, starting from this point, we just have an insanely bullish setup so far. You see, if you want to argue that the bottom is in, and for example, we are going to start a massive uptrend soon, then okay, you must be able to find off of the lowest low a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up. This specific example is a normal 5 wave. Rules for us are, we should not have overlapping of the waves between wave 2 and 4, and in any kind of impulsive structure, wave 3 should not be the smallest wave. And for our sub waves, you know it, we must have 5 wave up into wave 1, 3, and 5. There we go. And for wave 2 and 4, we can have different possibilities. Doesn't matter. Let's say maybe like an ABC into wave 4 and a WXY into wave 2. And here's the thing, also inside of these sub waves, wave 1, 3, and 5. We are going to have 5 waves on the upside, for example, something like this. And in XRP, I think we might actually be somewhere around here. Okay, let's go on the live chart and see what's happening now. Okay, so let's zoom out more and go around here. What do we have off of the lowest low? We talked about it before. This can be a 5 wave up into a wave 1, followed by that, probably I would say an A, B, C flat structure into wave 2. And let's put the end of our wave 3, 4, 5 in here. And this might be another 1 and a 2, but on a lower degree relative to this 1 and a 2 right in here. And the idea is that the current move up is going to be into a wave 3, and then we're going to have correction for 4 and another move up into wave 5. And we talked about this before. I believe that just in this phase into this wave 3 in XRP, we can actually set an all-time high and take the highest high around $3.50. So you see, we definitely do have the bullish setup for XRP. And because also around here, we are having some whale activities, that actually, in my opinion, gives quite a bit of validity to this bullish scenario in terms of Elliott waves. Now, what's happening in like very, very short term? Let's go on 15-minute chart. So if you remember, the last time that we talked about Ripple, we were somewhere around these areas, and I was saying, well, okay, this can be a bullish setup, maybe like a 1, 2, 3. And what I want to see soon is a corrective movement for 4, and then after it, another move up into wave 5. And I just do not want to see from here like a very strong move down in order to take this low. That's actually not going to be a good sign. And what happened? Well, so far, it seems like that this bullish scenario is playing out. This can be the end of our wave 3, and then I would say probably to about this point, yep, sure, we can have like an ABC or maybe a WXY into wave 4, and this can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up into our wave 5, which on a higher degree might be into this larger degree wave 3, and then 4, and then 5. And okay, sure, if from these areas we see some sort of a choppy move down, I would say that's absolutely fine. I am completely okay with it, because odds are this is going to be a corrective movement and on a higher degree. Let's just go on H1 time frame. Okay, we said that this is going to be 1, 2, followed by that another 1 and 2, and this might be, who knows, maybe another 1 and 2 on a lower degree relative to these two. And what is going to happen after it? Well, probably a huge move up into this wave 3, 4, 5 in order to complete the subwaves for this orange wave 3. So let's have our final conclusion and wrap up today's video. It seems like that at the moment we are seeing some more whale activities, and I don't believe this is a coincidence. No, back around the lows about 50 cents in XRP, we had something very similar, and after it we got a 6x move on the upside, and the transactions also took place in Bithumb. And I think because also in the live chart we are having the bullish structures, it's not really far-fetched to think that in Ripple soon we are going to get some more huge moves on the upside. And if you do not care about Elliott waves, that's absolutely fine. Let's just go on a less busy chart and show you why am I so optimistic. There we go. So here's the thing. Do we all agree that this is a slow and choppy move on the downside or not? If you agree with this, okay, this is a characteristic of a corrective movement and not an impulse. And to just measure how exactly choppy this move is actually, let's just take this one, okay? How long did it take for us to have this move down? About 675 candlesticks. Now, in the same period of time, we had this huge move up in XRP starting from the lowest low down here about 49 cents. So in other words, despite having way more than enough time, it seems like that bears are actually completely failing to pull the price all the way back down to these levels right in here. And well, to me, this has a very important and clear message, and it's that our bull run in XRP is not over yet. And based on the recent news and structures, I would like to argue that soon we are going to see some big moves on the upside. So I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in XRP's chart. Anyway, If you found any value in my content, I would really appreciate if you like this video and consider subscribing to my channel and follow me on Twitter. And if you want more, maybe you want a complete analysis for your own specific crypto, or maybe you want to learn some decent TA in order to be able to make good money in the markets, you can become a member and ask me anything you want. And until the next video, I hope you have a wonderful time with your family and loved ones. Goodbye.